Hey guys, this is a story of Capella and her 3 crew that sailed just across the Great Lakes in the Eastern Canada. I'm Jason, the captain. Boss lady said I could say something.
I'm Ann, boss lady.
And I'm Kieran, aka Mr. Kieran. And this is our newest crew member, Senior Garfield.
Now, let's see what we're up to this week. So here we are. We're left Matin this morning and we are on our way to Saint-Anne-des-Monts. We're doing excellent time with 20 to 26 knots of wind right on our ass. We're doing an average of 8.5 knots over ground. Just magnificent. And waves are, I don't know exactly how much, but maybe somewhere around 6 to 8 feet. Surfing them down at 10 knots, coming back up at 6. This is awesome. Well, we have 25 knots of wind coming right on our quarter aft at about 120 to 150. We're doing about 6 knots over ground, almost 7 over water. How do you like this?
I'm adjusting. It's a little rolly, but it's good. We're moving good.
Good.
But yeah, I'm just focusing.
Well, the crew's trying to deal with the motion of the ocean. And
yeah.
the boat is quite enjoying itself. Now here, I'm just trying to show you guys what the seas looked at astern. They were building all day, and this was the final result before we stopped. Awesome. This is the point between Perce and Gaspe, the most outer point, and quite an awesome view.
The 15th time you've blown out a candle, let's spank him now.
I can't read cursive because I'm...
You can't read cursive.
And I'm guessing and lots of love from Shishi XOXO.
There you go.
Kieran, happy birthday, wish lots of love, Mimi and Grandpa XOXO. Thank you guys. Love you. Thank you for the $25.
Well, there it is, folks. Under sail with about 14-15 knots on our stern. And there's that Rocher Perce and Bonaventure Island. We're coming up to it pretty soon. What a view.
So many jellyfish.
This is when I just woke up in Shippagan, New Brunswick. A boat towing a brand new boat out of Bucktouche, I think, or the town beside it. It has no motor. The arch is sitting in the back of it, and this fellow with the white and black and blue boat was towing it as a favor to the other captain, obviously because it has no prop, or probably has no prop, and I know it has no engine. So the current was so wild that morning that towing the other boat, this guy went ashore and the other boat kind of plowed into his stern. Again, not the guy's fault. There's a lot of current because of the tides, and this has no locks or anything to stop the current from going back and forth on the peninsula in New Brunswick. One side of the peninsula is the Northumberland Strait, and on the other side, it's Baie des Chaleurs. Our sailboats couldn't pass there because there's only a 38-foot clearance on the lift bridge on the other end of this channel. So, you know, for other sailors, beware of that. But on the other hand, it was a great little hideaway, and we quite enjoyed our stay here. Now, the Coast Guard, which the name of the boat is Cape Breton, tried to get this fella off the sandbar that he was stuck on, and as you can see, they just completely stopped and just let it be. And what they decided to do, as you're going to see in the next video, is to pull the fella that was not powered. Now, because that fella actually looked like he was pretty free, it was literally the boat that was towing him that was holding him where he was. So what they did is they tied a rope to it and decided to bring it back to the actual town of Shippagan. Now, they actually managed to get this one off the bar pretty easily, as you can see. Don't forget, that Coast Guard boat, from what I was told from the fellas at the Coast Guard in Rivière-au-Renard, is that they have 1,800 horses or 2 Caterpillars of 900 horses. So it's quite powerful. It's only 47 foot long. As you can tell, it's quite small for this area, but tons of power. And I was also told that the Coast Guard are getting 65 footers with a little bit more horses because the boats that are in this area are so big, and they quite often need to tow them off of sandbars. And I'll be honest with you guys, New Brunswick, sandbars the whole way. You really have to pay attention to the buoys, pay attention to your chart plotter, and make sure your chart plotter is updated. Also, it's quite wavy, especially on bad days, to get in these narrow cuts. When we came in here, it wasn't too bad, but the next one was actually about 6 footers or 2 meters of wave. And as you're coming along, it's zigzagging inside, and you know, at some point you have them on the stern, which not too bad, but then you have to turn and port or starboard, and when you turn, you get them right on the beam, and it's not pleasant. It's also very hard to see the buoys because they're not the big ones. They're only about 3 to 4 feet, maximum 4 feet off the water, and when you have a 6 foot wave, it gets kind of hard to see them. So hopefully you'll have somebody that can help you locate them. Now, as you can see, this guy got towed away and they got it all cleared up. But when they came back, because they went out on the outer past the buoys, they did a 180. And when they came back, the current was still of 4 to 5 knots. Now, when you have power, that's awesome, and you know, pass around 8 or 9 knots, and you have complete control in steering. Now, in this case, he's trying to tow a boat that's a little bigger than he is, and it does kind of bring the stern of the Coast Guard boat wherever it wants. Now, because of all this current, they actually almost came in collision, passing the boat that was still on the sandbar. Now, this is quite insane, and you're going to see it very clearly. Now, the other boat that's still stuck on the sandbar, it did eventually get off of that sandbar by itself after a few instructions from myself and another captain, trying to get his stern towards the current instead of trying to plow through the sandbar that he was with, that he was in, sorry. So, I hope you enjoyed this Coast Guard video.
Until I get off stage right, drop the mic. Welcome to the hot chick that will like What's up, ladies? My name's Slim Shady. I'm the lead singer of D12 Baby.
2, 3, go. But swimming in Northumberland Strait. Go, boys! Black calm.
Hey guys, we're off to another adventure. Please like,
Subscribe.
And please share if you like these videos. See you guys. If you guys want to help us without doing much at all, please click like and subscribe. And possibly that little bell to get notifications next time we put out a video. Thanks guys.